Welcome back to the Four Verts Podcast. I'm your host, Logan C. To my right, Jacob Aycock, Carson Steele, and Grayson Moore. We're back after the gauntlet of the week 4. It was a fun week of college football. There was a ton of big games, a couple surprises there in it. And does anybody have anything they want to add about week 4? It was awesome. A lot of fun games. Some games weren't as fun as advertised, I guess. Yeah, what's your big takeaway? Somebody. Right at the bit.
Stick with your first gut decision. Don't let other people talk you out of it. Learn that the hard way.
Yeah, we can jump right in. We can talk about the big games here in a minute over a review, but we can jump right in the picks of the week. Jacob's the big winner here. Cashed in 4-0-1. We had a push. We had a push at the Notre Dame +3.
They just missed that extra point.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have kicked it, that was they reviewed it. I think Vegas reviewed it.
Probably did.
They reviewed it.
Hey, we're gonna have this 3,
and then added a second because I don't know if they were going to kick it because time expired.
It doesn't matter.
Do they still kick it?
Yeah.
You have to kick it. Yeah, you have to.
Okay, because in the NFL in overtime they don't kick. They don't kick it.
It's a dead ball thing.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. It was wild, and because I thought for a second that they weren't going to kick it, and then it was just going to end up 2-point game, and that'd be it. I was like, that has huge betting stipulations.
They did,
and on a lot of people,
the Catholics were
pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them were repenting.
Yeah. What is there like a big L in like Catholic? Like when what was it when there was like taking money and stuff? Does anybody know what I'm talking about here?
Is that not?
Like you pay for sins and stuff. What's that called?
Yeah, they went from that was back when Martin Luther
you like pay money and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
it's like way.
That's a wild time.
People,
Martin Luther. You remember Martin Luther?
Yeah.
History.
Yeah, it was called something, but I don't know what it's called.
Are you talking about the guy like the bowl cut?
Yes.
Yeah. That Martin Luther.
Man, they would have. Is that back?
They went from stealing money from everybody to raping kids.
Yeah.
Still not as crazy as the Salem witch trials. I mean, if you didn't like a girl, you'd be like, she's a witch.
Yeah.
They did that everywhere.
Carson be doing that so much.
I think
that was now.
Fuck her.
Yeah. Carson gets left on red. She's a witch.
Yeah.
That was loud.
She didn't.
Takes to Twitter.
She didn't sneak him. Her soul did. Seen her soul. Put some bricks on her, boys.
So Grace or Jacob on a 4-0-1, the push, 4-0 week. He is now at 13-9 at a solid 59% average.
Making a comeback.
Yeah, that is a nice average, and that's 2 really good weeks for you in a row. I may have to tell you this week. I may just wait for your picks to come out. Just like, I'm winning. Bring you my bad luck, and then we'll both lose. So his lock was UNC -7.5 cashed. FSU -2.5. Sweated that one out.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit.
Yeah, we all had that.
I had about 4 heart attacks.
That was the funnest game of the day, in my opinion. That was awesome. I thought we was getting robbed of good ending when they called that late flag on Clemson. And granted, I fired a couple tweets off, but granted, I had a rooting interest in Florida State. I had them as well. And yeah, I thought we was going to get robbed of like an awesome game to a bad ending. And that was worrisome.
Yeah, Vegas was trying their hardest on that game.
Yeah, thanks to the walk-on kicker or whoever he is, choked that away for us. For Clemson and made it for us.
Yeah, he helped us out.
Yeah. The Notre Dame +3 was a push. Penn State -14.5 cashed. Never a doubt there. Really.
No.
Never a doubt.
No.
And Washington -21 ended up a little sweaty. I don't know if you stayed up or I think he was up, but I don't know if he was
not
alert.
Coherent.
Yeah, I don't know if up's the right word.
I just remember you
may have been horizontal.
A lot of spare change was bounced around on the ground at that point.
It's all right, man. We have a guy running the country who's not. He's in the same mindset. So
yeah,
thanks, brother.
If you got control,
you saying I could be president?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. One loss in 2 weeks and sign me up.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, Washington. They tried to mess around and not cover, and it was a weird ending of the game. And then they finally, what's the name? Just finally took a knee, whatever, went
Yeah.
to the house. But
yeah, that I do remember watching that.
it got a little
They
weird at
came
the
down.
end.
They came down to like they were in the red zone. They're like, yeah, just
and then they rolled over. But I
they were
thought
just
they
trying
weren't
to.
going
They were just trying to get some stats, trying to get some reps in. They weren't. I mean, that's like that's a hidden rule, basically. you
Yeah.
know?
Anything else on your week betting wise here on our 5 picks?
Coming for you again.
Bookie, you know who you are. Coming for your ass.
Coming for.
Grayson, did you have the second best record of the week? Yep.
I went 3-2.
Grayson went 3-2. His lock was Maryland, 7.5. Cashed. FSU sweated that out as well. TCU, SMU under 63.5 cashed. Then Toledo minus 20.5. Did they get beat outright?
No, they won by 18.
No.
So
Oh yeah, it was
They wasn't
Oregon State minus 2.5 that got beat outright.
that was a good game.
That was a good game. That was
Was-
that was. I'll give that my second funnest game of the week.
That was one of the
I
best
think.
games
Yeah,
of the
that was really
day.
fun,
Cam Ward is a dog.
dude. He's
I didn't
awesome.
want to say
he
that.
is
He's-
very fun to watch.
Wazoo looks good. I mean,
Their defense isn't great.
they're not, but Oregon State's defense got embarrassed.
You're not gonna. I mean,
And Oregon State, I do think, has a pretty coherent offense.
yeah.
I don't know. It was still a good
I feel like you
game.
can say
I
that.
don't ever.
I feel like you can say that sentence about almost over half of the Pac-12.
Yeah,
A
easy.
very coherent offense.
You can say that about a lot of the Pac-12. They have an offense, and that's.
Name 2 teams that you know of that don't have a coherent offense.
I mean, Utah without Cam Rising doesn't, but they do enough.
But they will win ball games.
They muddy,
Yeah.
they muddy it up.
They're
Their
trenching
defense
it.
is good.
They're trenching it.
They
right
play a style of ball that isn't found elsewhere in the Pac-12, and that's what I think
Yeah.
helps them because Pac-12 teams are used to running up, and
My boys
Utah
at the-
slows it down.
My boys at Colorado got their.
Yeah, they got spanked.
Yeah.
They got humbled quick.
Yeah. Did
Which-
you see all that? Did you see that video that Oregon put out of all them talking shit?
In the locker room,
No, this is like out on the field during warm-ups.
no.
Dude, they put it to some music and they put the highlight stuff, the touchdowns in there.
Yeah, on the Colorado stuff, it was fun. I don't know.
We just need one more win. That's all
Yeah.
I'm asking for.
I just don't think. I think the media attention will slow down now because
dude.
they're probably about to get smacked again. And
Give them some more
I'm
time
not-
to focus.
I'm not upset that the media attention will go down. Like,
Yeah.
it was a bit much.
Oh,
It's a great
getting
story.
It was like a movie.
It's a great story,
Yeah.
but it was every time you get on Instagram, that's all you're gonna see. And
It's
that
fun
did
while
get
it
time.
lasted. So
Yeah.
everybody's on the Swift train now. So
Yeah,
Now
we
they
got bigger fish to fry now. Taylor Swift's a football fan.
yeah, we got Swifties coming into football. We
One
got,
little side thing. Did you see where Travis Kelce's
Jersey sales?
400%.
he gained 400,000 followers.
Imagine how many of those motherfuckers are going to be bedazzled at the next concert. It's going to be a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, it's going to be a sparkly 87 jersey. Just,
That's kind of dude. You may be on something. We could sell those.
dude, too late.
We could sell.
Too late.
Time to
Did you already find them? Could we sell friendship?
we can
bracelet?
start an
Travis
Etsy
Kelce?
shop tomorrow if you want to.
Dude, we may be sitting on a
We
gold
would
mine
have to
right
know
there.
Travis Kelce's phone number for the friendship bracelets.
That's gonna be hard to find.
Or we could just put a fake phone number on the back. Or we could put someone's real
What's
phone
Kansas City's area code? You think he's got a Kansas City
number.
number
We'll
or
do
a
a Los
Cincinnati
Angeles
number?
301.
You think he's got a Cincinnati number? That's where
For
it's
sure,
from.
yeah. He's got an Ohio number for sure.
Well, I feel like we should cut this part of the podcast in case we want to do this business idea.
I think
I think the
keep it-
bedazzled
Yeah.
Travis Kelce jersey friendship bracelet looking shit would work.
No, she put him on the map.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that
Grayson's-
TikTok.
Grayson's sister would buy that.
Yeah, for sure.
My girlfriend would buy that.
So Grayson, you went 3-2 on the week. You were still sitting atop your throne, waiting to be dethroned.
I got nervous.
14-9 on the year, 61%. All right, if we stop the podcast right now and just go over those two records, that's about as good as you're going to find on any sports podcast that actually keeps a record. There's a lot that will lie about their record. Josh Bate. There's a lot that will lie about your record and, add other bets in they don't throw in. But recording a podcast early in the week, sticking to a line, go by that. We're not we can't see like updated injury reports for the week. We're going by whatever we see today as of recording. 61%, 59%. You're not going to see many numbers better than that. And if you do, I mean, fact check them, make sure they.
There's only one thing to say: we're 4 verts, and we're coming for that ass.
Yeah, we are. We're taking shots.
Right in the crack.
All right. So on the other half of this podcast,
Yeah, let's get to the under 50%ers.
under 50%ers, but we're not like 12%ers here.
Yeah.
I did see a podcast. All right, my dad, the degeneracy runs in the family. He was asleep, middle of the night. Go in there, whatever. He's asleep to a sports podcast. The most random looking sports. It looks
Probably
like
with
ours.
the volume up so loud.
Very loud. They had like 2 guys on there. It's like 14 and then like 12%. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah, they're like down. Which they could be taking like a lot of bets. I didn't see it or whatever.
Fixing to
But,
start taking shots at people.
yeah, we need to start a beef with like another sports
We do.
podcast.
We do.
Steal their followers.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. How can we do that?
I don't know. We need a verified Twitter. We don't have one of those.
I mean, you can buy. I can buy that now.
A verified Twitter?
You
Yeah.
can buy verification on Twitter. It's like $7 a month.
We need to get in the scandal. It's the quickest way to get your clout.
Mhm.
No, I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, they'll
Then
just.
you got to be to a certain level, and then it gets you clout.
I got a better idea. Let's go.
But now,
Let's go climb an activist on their ass. Let's conquer their hands floor with a 4-vert shirt on.
we could do that.
Yeah.
We could hire somebody.
Or
to do
we
that.
cannot do that.
We could hire somebody to do
Or
it.
we cannot, dude. We could hold this cat right here underneath your pool table hostage until
Holy-
PETA does something about
Is
it.
it
There
still
is a
there?
cat- There is a
Yeah.
cat under there.
Y'all let that little shit in.
Bro, PETA does love it. Nah, I'm an animal lover. I don't know.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
animals
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but Carson's like,
What if?
Hey,
Carson's
I don't
very
like zoos,
extreme,
man.
man.
Let's go back. Let's start beef with somebody, but somebody random,
Like who?
I
like
don't know, dude. Shoot,
like a former player or like.
should
a
we go for
player.
Manziel? Should we just shit
Somebody
on
way smaller. What's the most random call?
Manziel? You don't think? Well, dude,
Charlie
everyone.
Manziel's not going to give a fuck. He's plastered
Yeah, he's
and
not-
coked out every
It's got to be
weekend.
somebody that may
No,
give
he won't.
that somebody that's not getting attention right now. And we
Yeah,
can
but
just
he's
hound
friends
them
with
on
Drake's,
Twitter.
and we could get Carson some free tickets.
Guess I would like some free tickets.
See?
Let's start
Thinking
beef with
big.
Drake.
No, we'll die.
I don't think so. You think Drake got his like that?
Dude, he's from. I was gonna say Canadian. That was going.
He's from Canada.
I said it, anyways, but that's how that sentence was gonna go. He's from Canada. He knows some big moose people. All right,
What about?
Who's better
Sproles.
idea?
Darren Sproles.
4-vert's flag?
Let's think smaller.
There's a D1 campus next to us. Let's get some flags. And whenever everybody's asleep at night.
I got an idea. Let's get a
With the-
flag, and then you go to spring break, and you take a picture with it with a girl's butt, like Old Row did for like 16 years.
Oh, so now you're
that
coming.
worked.
Now you're
Didn't
coming
it?
at Dave. Yeah,
It worked.
You're coming for Dave now.
Yeah, I mean it worked.
All right, fuck it.
That would be a
go
good
for-
beef.
Yeah, we'll go for Dave. Fuck you, Dave. All right. If you want the business, we'll give it to you. All right. I've seen your pics. You're not. I mean, you're.
Let's
I
go.
mean,
No, let's start beef with Brandon Walker. They're one of the podcasts I feel like don't keep a record on their little college football show.
what-
I gotta
what-
bet.
who is that?
He's their college football guy.
I don't know.
Exactly.
He came. Yeah.
That's what I'm
saying.
I think I just had the light bulb moment.
Okay.
We know a sheriff, right? We know 2 sheriffs.
No.
no one sheriff.
Ain't Shannon not one?
One sheriff.
Hey, we're not dropping names.
Yeah, no name
No
drop.
name
I
dropping.
didn't say his last name. Anyways,
Dude,
Dude.
Chief is not one.
okay. Regardless,
It's
we
kinda
know
in
we
that
know
name.
2 that
What
we
it
got.
is.
If we
some
wanted to
stuff
get
done.
away with something in this city, we could.
Okay, here's my point, fuckers.
it's a parade inside my city.
They're gonna give out warnings, right?
No.
He can tell his fellow crew to give out warnings. You're gonna get a warning every now and then. You're not always gonna get a ticket.
Where are you going with this?
Yeah, I don't know. how
He
to
just
start a
started in
podcast.
on some random
Y'all
police.
won't let me finish.
You trying to do some police brutality in here?
No,
Good.
I'm saying with
What-
our connections of who we know.
He's going to say break into an abandoned building.
I
know
know,
he
I
is.
Oh yeah, let's go to TVA.
I really
Let's
just
break
wanna,
into
I want
this
to get this out.
abandoned
Go,
building.
I
get
wanna
it out.
this
We'll
out.
get to the point.
Yeah.
Well, quit interrupting. We tell them, tell your fellow cops, if they're going to give somebody a warning, act like it's going to be a ticket. But say, I'll give you a warning if you listen to the 4-verts podcast. But you gotta show me proof of who you have to subscribe to the channel. It's gonna be 5 people if you want out of this ticket.
Who the fuck is breaking in? Were we not supposed to be the ones breaking in?
What are you talking
You
about?
just
breaking
said
in?
if you listen to the 4-verts podcast, Dude, are you talking in the third person?
So we're going to
hire someone to break into TVA.
What are you talking?
the
Nobody ever
breaking
talks
ins out
about
of it.
TVA. I don't know what
It's
you're
just
talking about.
we're going to get people out of tickets if they subscribe to our channel.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know what you're talking about
definitely-
breaking.
I feel like we have a
illegal.
better shot of
That's
starting a beef with
illegal.
Drake.
Yeah, we definitely do.
No.
Then
I'm trying-
redo the
I'm
Franklin
trying.
County justice system.
They're gonna give a warning out anyway. Why not say, hey?
Why don't we give out gift cards? That way we don't look like jackasses.
Well, I brought
Well,
up.
yeah.
I
Let's
said
just
we
do
should
that.
do a giveaway,
Let's set
and
up some-
nobody responded. I said
Okay,
we should get
all
a
right.
Manscaped
All
4.0.
right, fuck it. I'll buy the new Madden with what I have. We're going 2-0. And we'll go from there.
We'll give them
And
Madden
we'll-
gift
we'll
card
do it.
or
We'll
Madden
do
code.
You're hearing it right now. We're doing a Madden giveaway. What day?
At how many? No, not at what day. At how many subscribers on YouTube?
100.
That's good. Madden
just
giveaway.
randomly?
That'll take us
At
to
100.
Christmas, so that's perfect. Some kid is going to love this.
At 100 subscribers, we'll cut a TikTok out of this.
Yeah.
We'll record a TikTok in a minute.
Yeah.
At 100 subscribers, we will give away a Madden code.
And we're not going to be breaking into
All right, Carson,
government.
back to you. What if we do a reverse Salvation Army? We sit outside of Walmart and give out dollars if you subscribe to the channel.
I'm not. No, I
Who
don't
the
like that one.
fuck? Who's got that money for us?
Dollars.
Oh. I have a lot of dollars. We know
People's
I
gonna
have-
take our dollar. They
We
want to
know.
stop
Like,
firing.
subscribe.
I have that wooden box.
I think we should just say whoever gets the most people to subscribe to the podcast, I'll buy you a lawnmower
What?
4.0.
Oh.
Oh.
We're
if
not
they-
giving
Not-
we're not giving
No.
we're not giving Manscaped a free ad.
That's
right
sexist that
here.
you think all of our listeners are men.
That is.
Oh man,
I thought
I
there's
had
women-
dogs- I had
there's
dogs
women
that fit my
football
listener,
coaches
yeah.
now.
We're predominantly
And refs.
female.
Prejudiced as
Predominantly
fuck.
male.
For a guy who loves his dog so much that he never lets him go outside, this is horrible.
My dog is outside 24/7.
All right, let's
doggy
get back
daycare.
to the show.
Please, we need to cut all this out.
That was terrible. Like, I don't. Maybe it
All right,
was.
fuck it.
All right.
I thought we were talking about my picks, and then y'all went off.
All right, Carson's picks. Wait. I want to do my picks first.
Drake.
All right, my lock: Washington -21, cashed. FSU -2.5, cashed. Utah -4.5, cashed. South Alabama -14.5, lost outright. App State, Wyoming over 43.5, lost by 2 points. So I went 3-2 on the week after going 0-5. We're improving.
What did we learn here, boys? Wyoming is a sneaky football team.
Dude, that wasn't even that bad of a bet, though. It really
It
wasn't.
wasn't. It was
But
2
that's
points.
Texas Tech, dude.
was
Texas
two-
Tech was
I had
up.
the over in that game. I didn't have App State.
Oh, you had the over.
I had the App State.
Oh,
Wyoming over, and I only lost by 2
I heard that
points.
backwards.
Yeah, sorry.
Still, we only lost the
43.5.
bet by like, what, a point? 2
They were
points?
covering
Yeah.
the entire game, and then they just shit the
That's
bed
what I'm saying.
in the
My
last 3
record-
minutes.
Wyoming is like crazy at comebacks. Like they're good.
Yeah, that was weird. My record 10-13, 43%. That's tied for worse. Okay, and I bet you're wondering. I mean, did anybody got anything else to add on that? The South Alabama bet was terrible. That was
Yeah.
awful. They are not the football
You-
team I thought they were.
Oklahoma State's terrible, and you thought that them beating the hell out of them was,
I thought that was
a
something.
trap.
Yeah. Okay. You're wondering. You're sitting at home. You're thinking about to buy the beer parlay. You're like, dang, his lot cash. His lot
Realize-
cash.
Realize
My
we're
lot
up 3.
cash. Carson Steele's lot.
I love how
App State +2.5.
I love how everybody just said that wasn't a bad
Lost.
bet though, and then all right, let's go into that how it's
Bottom
bad
of
We're
the
bet.
talking about that. Was talking about the over.
It was a bad beat, but yeah, I don't know.
App State +2.5. Ruined the 14 parlay. of
Maryland was a
locks.
wagon.
You were excited about that bet until the about halfway point of the fourth quarter, and you're like, "Well, it was gonna hit. Now it's not." So I'm sorry about
Yours
it.
was the only one I was like kind of like iffy about.
I would say that's when my night went downhill, for being honest.
Yeah, so
That happened, and then
yeah, weekend we want to forget for sure.
but
It was
nevertheless,
close, and we're coming back for it this afternoon.
this afternoon,
We're coming back for it. Well, I mean, we'll figure out. I mean,
Saturday afternoon.
No, it's locks.
This is the Four Verts podcast, and we're coming for that ass.
We will be back. We will,
Back to you.
there will
Logan,
be
in
a,
the
re-
studio.
a return to glory.
All right. NC State, you also had Friday night -9. That did not look good.
Yeah, that's going back to the opening. Stick with your first bet. I wasn't gonna take that. I was talked into it by somebody,
Not me.
Whoa.
and
Who
yeah,
talked you
stick
into
with your
that?
first bet.
Who talked you into that?
Oh, Rodney. I told him what I liked. He's like, man, you don't want that. You
Damn
want
it,
this.
Dad.
You did cash TCU -6.5.
Yeah.
You also you lost the Liberty FIU over 52.5.
I didn't even get to watch that game.
Yeah, I didn't
There's so
watch
much
that
going on.
It was on
Liberty,
ESPN Plus.
Liberty's
Yeah.
still a wagon.
Did they cover?
Are you gonna go like a Dodge Power Wagon or just like a
No, dude,
Red
I may
Ryder?
bet them every
Oregon
game.
Trail
They don't play this weekend, but I may bet them every game here out.
Okay.
I think you come out positive in that situation.
South Carolina -6. You barely got that one.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, that was very close.
Who they play?
Mississippi State.
Didn't matter.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Shane Beamer and the boys.
They'd been by 7. It was very close.
That's all
So
we
Carson
needed.
is also 10-13, tied with me at 43% at the bottom. So to go over the standings for the week, go through week 4. Grayson is 14-9 at 61%. Jacob is 13-9-1, 59%. And me and Carson are both locked at the bottom at 43% at 10-13. So do we have any more takes? Let me see if I have any more takes
Let's see.
for. I write down some notes back here. I have one note. Notre Dame, Ohio State. What the fuck happened at the end of the game?
Dude, that was
They had
such
10
a fucking fluke.
They had 10 players on the field
There-
for the last 2
first off,
plays.
that's supposed to be a flag. That's not just a flag. That's 2 penalties back to back that those refs missed.
I don't feel
Not
like they
enough
ever
men
called that.
on the field.
I feel like they'll call too many, but I don't feel
Yeah, I'm
like
about to
they ever
say
called.
I don't think it's
You
ever,
are supposed to. If you don't have not enough men on the field, it is a call.
I've never seen it called.
I've never seen it.
But anyways, how do you let that happen? Like, and then he made up the excuse, whatever. Like, didn't want them running
Wonder if-
in to get
I
a.
wonder if Ohio State subbed out right there. And they
I
just
don't-
didn't see it.
No, they didn't. They didn't sub out.
I don't know. I was not. At that point, I was like, "They're beating. They're winning." That's what I
That's
was
just
worried
that's
about.
awful. Like in-game management. Ohio State has no timeouts. Like they have to.
I don't
hurry
think
up.
they were
Like,
looking at being like that.
and
That
they
was
weren't even like hurrying up to
Yeah.
it. Like it. Ohio State was just going kind of normal.
probably.
And then they just like they're on the 1 yard line. You get a penalty for coming in late, whatever. Like you're gonna move them up a half a yard.
You just wait and see. That's going to be the one lost team that gets in there.
I can't take you serious as a coach if right after the game you're pressed about Lou Holtz. I mean, give me a
Yeah,
fucking
that
break.
was weird. That was weird. Why was he? But I haven't thought about Lou.
What did Lou Holtz even say?
I don't know.
Ohio State freaking sucks, man.
I saw LeBron James just won the championship. I'm like, yeah, and Skip Bayless, fuck you. Like, why do you care? Like,
Yeah.
Skip's a fucking dumbass, anyways.
I don't know. The Notre Dame 10 men on the field, that was just insane. Like you got to be better in that situation. It was to win the game. That lost them the game pretty much. Like
I don't know about Ohio State, really. I still
I don't know
think they're
about
a
either
question
team.
mark. Oh, yeah, really. Because I thought Notre Dame was going to win for sure. But
Now you're back to you're not going to find anything out about Ohio State until they play Michigan at the end of the year. So it's just kind
they
of
play Penn State.
They
Like,
do.
I think Penn State's got a ball team, man. Say what you want. I think they're decent.
Somebody had them at like rank number 2.
I
today.
think they can win the Big Ten. I really do. I mean, I think it's the same three team, race. Like usually well now I think it's a true 3 team. It's always been like 2 and then Penn State's like kind of on the outside looking in. I don't know. I think they're just as good as, Michigan and Ohio State. I really do. Like, as of this moment. I mean, obviously we'll see later on when the teams start playing each other, but I don't know. I wasn't very impressed with Notre Dame at home. I mean, they played a good team, but I also wasn't very impressed with Ohio State. And that was kind of my takeaways on it. Anybody have
I
anything
think
else?
Sam Hartman Heisman, is that dead now?
Not really.
I don't know. It depends what.
it took
The
a
other
step back.
quarterbacks
It
did.
took
Yeah.
a huge step
It took
back.
a step back.
But
If
who else
my-
does Notre Dame have to play now?
They play
USC.
Clemson.
They got to play USC.
Yeah,
It's
they
got
play
to show
Clemson.
out
That's
those games.
the Clemson game is definitely happening. That second loss,
I think Clemson's a
they're
better
damn
team than
bad.
USC. Hot take, but
Might be.
they definitely have a better defense. USC didn't look great this weekend.
They do. What weekend have they really looked good?
I don't know.
You think they're just out there lollygagging for real?
Probably. I mean, that's a very like just playing possum. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
When your
I mean,
quarterback,
that's a good
your
possibility.
quarterback got tapped in the nuts by the ball when it was snapped and fell to the ground.
He's a little softy.
He is, dude. He paints his fingernails.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Regina. You asshole.
I wonder, like, what do you think? Like, is he gonna do? Is he gonna carry that on the NFL? I feel like some old heads, and there's some still old heads in the NFL that's just not gonna like that. Like a D lineman, he's like, I don't want my leader. Like, they're gonna vote against him when they like picked who's got the C on their chest as the captain. They're gonna vote against him just for that.
His C is going to be for cunt.
Are you verified Caleb Williams hater?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, it's been
I like
well
it. We need one of those on the podcast.
It's been well known since I hit that bet.
I'm not a
Last
hater of very many
championship weekend.
people other than
Kyler Murray.
you don't like Kyler Murray. I hate his attitude, and I don't know if I
He
hate.
hates Justin Fields, dude.
Yeah.
Cannot
Justin
stay to
Fields.
mind. He's like,
I don't think I hate
He-
Justin Fields. I hate how everybody defends him for playing like dog shit. That's what I hate.
dude, he has nobody
Okay.
around him. I mean, I'm not going to defend
He's got
him.
DJ Moore now.
I can show you videos of him in the pocket for 20 seconds.
DJ Moore's
missing
there, so
reads.
that's.
It's hard to do when you have a concussion, bro.
Who-
I'm with you on that
I
side.
can show you a lot of videos. This dude,
We have a lot of pro takes
Yeah.
that we do not see eye to eye on, but I will. give
Like
that
the
one.
Broncos.
yeah,
That was big.
Yeah, great bet.
Yeah,
by the way.
loosen.
I was on the
Historic
phone.
fashion.
I was on the phone with Grayson, and he goes, "Man,
Wait,
he
look.
said,
Yeah.
Carson told me to take the Broncos today." I said, "Against the fucking Dolphins."
I was
Yeah,
I
intoxicated.
said that.
Put
I
on.
said that is fucking horrible. That's a bad pick.
I was
And
intoxicated.
I said, what about the over? I said 44.5 or whatever it was. He said, it's pro ball. I'm like, yeah, you're right. No fucking
You was
way.
going to bet the under?
No, we were going to
I
bet
don't
that.
remember
Me and
saying
Grayson
that.
were going to
Got
bet the
90.
over.
We were going to bet the over.
Yeah,
and
doubled it.
I don't remember saying anything about the over under.
That was me. That was me.
It
And
was
him.
just us talking out of our ass, hungover on a Sunday morning.
Just boys talking. All right. So that feels like a good week 4 recap. I mean, I'm sure we missed some stuff, but we'll get in. We'll take a little break right here, and then we will get into our week 5 picks and preview. Stay tuned. Thank you. Welcome back to the Four Verts Podcast. We're going to go over our week 5 picks, and we're going to preview the main games, the ones that we care about. Does anybody have a weekday bet?
We do not.
Tired of starting out on the negative side on
All right,
Saturday
real
morning.
quick
we will,
rundown.
We will go over Utah at Oregon State.
I'm going to take a side bet on.
We would take Western Kentucky. We would take Temple
Is that
plus
minus
3.
3.5 now?
Jacksonville State's a lock. That
I'm not taking any of those games.
NC State's getting beat by Louisville.
That's hard.
I put $100 on UTEP to win, and
Let's go. I'll go.
Utah
Write me down. Official pick. Utah plus 3.5.
official.
Yeah, official.
Couldn't
moved
resist
to-
it.
It was 3 earlier, but now
It's 3.5 all the way across.
I like it.
It wasn't earlier.
We're
It
with
was
the
3.
dogs this week.
Yeah, give me plus 3.5. As an official pick. I'll start it off Friday. I haven't had a weekday. game
Have you
yet.
not?
No.
It can be good and it can be horrible.
Me and him both.
You haven't either?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I made a
Let's
side,
try it out.
I
Let's
made
try
a
it out.
side play. I'm not going to officially
I'll
play
wait
it.
till next weekend.
I made a side play under on that because I like Utah's defense.
Carson, we did say we was going to take all G5
You
team,
did.
group of 5 teams this week. We bailed on that pretty quick. Didn't
I
we?
hadn't had time to study it that intently today. Today's been hectic.
We should have just done like Maction. And,
Older women.
Our beautiful lovers.
okay.
The day we had more than 2 dogs on a spread is the day I'll do all that.
You know
2
how-
dogs apiece.
You know how nice it is to
Has anybody had more than one
sit
dog
on
on
the
their?
ends of these things.
No.
I think
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna
think
have
I
2
might.
this week.
think I might have.
Maybe. I'm gonna have 2 this week.
That's a puppy dog you just took
Okay.
there. That ain't no big
All right.
dog.
We'll move on to Saturday, 11 o'clock. Anything else? Cam Rising's still not playing, correct?
They're not going to play
It
him
doesn't
until after
matter.
that bye week.
That's what I think
taking
too.
He's taking the 7th year.
They're going to keep
They
him
do.
rested up until after that bye.
Yeah, because their schedule after that bye is brutal.
Yeah.
They just bring him out for the Pac-12 championship.
And this
Like,
is-
look
this is
who's
a early-
back.
This is like a pretty early week, then a road game. I don't think this is, but whatever. 11 o'clock, Penn State at Northwestern. I'm seeing Penn State minus 27. There's some 26.5s out there, and then there's some 27.5s out there. So it's kind of all over the place. Over under is 46.5, 46, somewhere around there. Anybody have a play on this?
I don't.
Anybody have any thoughts on this?
I don't know if I trust it at all.
I would say Penn State should thrash them, but
It's a lot of points.
Penn
Northwestern proved me wrong last week, so I don't
That's a
know.
lot of points for Penn State. They don't go out and just
the
dog
Penn
teams.
State Illinois game is burned in my head, and they almost didn't cover versus Illinois. And I can see myself
They
saying,
handled Iowa pretty nice.
if
Yeah,
you
they covered that easy. I was
handle two.
bear witness.
Iowa.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Wide out game, though.
Anything on that? Clemson at the Cuse at Syracuse. Clemson -7 over under 53.5.
Syracuse is sneaky this year.
They are sneaky.
I
And
don't.
it's at home.
Very
It's
sneaky.
at
But
Syracuse.
what
It's
they
in
did
the
to
dome.
Purdue, I now look back at it and I'm like, it's Purdue. But
I feel like this
No.
is going to be a game where Clemson wins by like over 2 touchdowns.
Maybe.
Why didn't we take Syracuse?
It's
Or
their
Clemson.
I don't know.
it's their make or break game, I think.
Syracuse always plays Clemson tough too. Look back at the Trevor Lawrence years and the Deshaun Watson years.
Clemson has no,
Syracuse actually beat Deshaun Watson one time. Pretty sure.
Clemson has nothing left to lose, so they may just play stupid. I don't know.
They have they got to get to double digit wins this year. They'll be like they got like what 13 years in a row or some shit like that.
Who's that?
Clemson. They get double digits
Oh,
consecutive years or something like that.
Nobody put them in the playoff, did they?
No.
No.
Oh, good.
it was either Florida State or I don't think they had another ACC team.
Good intuition by us.
Yeah, good on us.
Yeah, great on our part, except for Alabama.
Yeah.
SEC play starts full weekend. Well, not starts. SEC play continues full week of all SEC playing each other. Florida Gators go to Kentucky. Kentucky is favored 1, undefeated. Favored 1 over under looks like 44.
We're gonna saddle that pony up because I'm taking it. That's an official pick from me.
You
What are you taking?
The -2.5.
Oh, I got it. No, you're
You
at
can
minus
get it
1.
better
No,
than
no.
Minus
that.
1.
Wait, is Florida favored it?
No.
Florida's a
Okay, give me
dog
that
at 1.
plus. Give me
There's
that
your
plus.
puppy dog. It'll be a
Plus.
pick-me game before it's over with.
Yeah.
You got
You
plus.
want Florida +1, correct?
Yes.
You get plus 1.5 on the DraftKings right
Yeah,
now.
give me that +1.5.
Wow.
They'll give you the full.
Make sure.
All right.
So you like it even better now, huh?
I love it.
Getting a point
I
and
was
a
about
half.
to say, if you go against Florida again, I think Florida wins against Kentucky. I don't know why they're favored.
I don't know. Kentucky hasn't had a test yet. I mean, they played
Not
like,
at all.
what,
That's what I
Ball
was,
State.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was looking at.
But then
who'd they let score 38 or 28 points on last week? Was it Ball
I
State?
don't know. They haven't played anybody yet, so they are 4-0. They're one.
Defense,
There's 3 undefeated SEC teams left:
spout them off.
Georgia, Missouri, Kentucky, all in the East.
That was rough.
Yeah, that's
That
a
hurt.
tough look for the SEC
Well, they always said the West beat each other up.
down here. All right, the JMU Dukes are at home against the South Alabama Jaguars. Looks like JMU's favored 3. Over under is 50.5.
Why you're talking about this game for a reason?
I didn't know if y'all had to play. I'm away from this game. South Alabama.
Yeah.
We
Turn
have
me
to.
over
We
a
have to talk
barrel.
about these little games.
Yeah.
You keep us
no.
in contention.
That's
with these
Grayson's
little
bread
games.
and
You
butter.
usually bet
Yeah.
these little games. That's why you're ahead in the standings.
We,
Right
we
now.
have to get ESPN Plus just to
You have
watch your
some,
picks.
you have
See,
some dumbass
it
Reddit
has-
guy that watches Maction all day,
Yeah.
and that you follow. You just tell them, and we can't figure it out.
If you
It's-
haven't noticed, the last 2 weeks I went 3-2. So, but I bet bigger games, and it's slowly screwing me. And that's what I'm
That's
going.
why I mentioned the South Alabama game. I thought you may have it.
I don't know anything about JMU, man.
They're good.
How good?
They're pretty good. Look up who they beat. They're
They're
undefeated.
big people.
They're undefeated. They're
Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah.
At home versus South Alabama.
Human beings.
Hold
The
on.
guys who
Hold
dropped
on.
out of Silver
Hold
League.
on.
I'll look
Hold
it
on.
up.
Give me
I'll
like
look it
yeah.
up.
You look whatever. Let me look too.
You don't believe me?
They're playing IMG Academy this week.
They beat Bucknell, dude.
God,
Yeah.
Who's Bucknell?
I don't know. They beat Bucknell.
They've never played each
They
other.
beat Coastal Carolina last year, 47-7.
Last
Yeah,
year.
they had a unit of a
They're
team.
the same.
last
They had a
year.
better team.
Couldn't
They
have
beat Virginia.
Yeah, that's,
JMU beat Virginia and
JMU 's
Troy.
Let's
in
not talk
Virginia.
him into this. I don't feel like watching
yeah.
this
Hold
game.
on.
They
hold on.
beat Troy,
Hold
too.
on, hold
Son
on.
of a bitch,
Hold
you're gonna
on.
talk him into it.
And Utah State. That's
Why
their
don't you
4
take it? You
wins.
seem pretty
Yeah.
hype about it.
He hates South Alabama after
That's
last
why.
week.
I do hate South Alabama.
He wants somebody else to
Oh
take it. So he
my
can give him
God!
shit.
What?
Give me JMU -3.
Oh my
Official
God.
bet?
Yes.
That was
Oh
so
my
easy.
God.
Master
Oh
class.
my god!
What time do they play? They play at 11. I need another 11
Mr.
o'clock
Calling
game.
Logan.
That was I'm
Go ahead
quitting
and
my
buy.
job.
Go ahead
That's
and
the
buy
first-
I'm
the
quitting my
verifi-
job and I'm going to be a used car salesman.
Go
for
ahead
rest
and
of
buy
my
the
life.
verification and just.
That's the
You
first time
should
I've
be
been.
selling Raptors to 17-year-old kids who don't know any better right now.
It's the first time I've been talked into a bet so far. Usually I'm pretty
That was the
concrete.
first time I tried.
I had Carson on a win last week.
That sounds like a solid bet. Hold on.
I hadn't watched enough
I'll
of these.
get- you mean
guys to
What
bet on.
win was it that? What JMU win was it?
It
that sold
wasn't.
you?
Their defense is insane.
Is it?
Who they play?
How many
Virginia,
psychos do they have?
Bucknell, Troy, Utah State. Utah State scored 38. Virginia scored 35.
They're number one in what? Their run defense is what it's looking like. Is phenomenal. Ranked 1 in the nation in
I would
run
lie to
defense.
you if I've watched a lot of these games, but
I
I do
like
know they're good.
I like that pick.
I
They were
like
good
it.
last year. They weren't
Yeah.
bowl
You
eligible
mean be
because
a,
they
you mean
moved
be
up.
a,
I like
be a
that
dick?
pick for one reason,
You
one
mean be
reason
a,
only.
you mean be a dick?
Yeah.
Risk my lot record here?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
Pussy.
It is an official pick. I'll take it. Let's ride.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, I got a cousin named James.
Also at 11 o'clock on Fox, USC Trojans at Colorado. USC's favored 21.5. Over under at a crisp 73.5.
I feel like you're going to get a lot of overreaction in this game. I feel like it's going to happen, and they're still not going to cover their spread.
I got a side bet. It was on my list of bets, but I picked some other ones. I have a side bet, and it is the under.
I like it.
You can get it at 74.
Ooh.
I seen. It's 11 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock in
I'm not-
both time zones.
It's too early.
I'm not gonna.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Caleb Williams can't play
Caleb
that
Williams
good.
doesn't wake up that
No,
early.
he
Yeah.
doesn't.
He doesn't. He don't have his fingernails painted by then.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's going
I
through
like
his
that.
skincare routine at 9 o'clock.
Have you
in the
ever
morning.
heard him talk, dude?
I don't.
Yeah, on the
He-
Heisman
I
commercials.
think that's all the more
Dr. Pepper
reason if
commercials.
Colorado is going to cover a big game.
I said the under.
I know, but I'm
Hold
saying
on.
Still
I'm
cover
going
it.
I have
to
a
talk
side
about
I
the
bet.
didn't,
cover.
I didn't say anything about
I know, but I'm
Colorado.
just
I have
talking
a-
about the cover. in
I have
general.
a side bet on it, and it is that Colorado is going to beat USC, and I've said it multiple times.
No, that's overreaction as well. Just overreaction.
What
I think
happens if
they.
they do?
I think they can cover the spread. I think it's doable.
Can I get attention if they do? Can I get a clip?
You
from
get
all the
whatever
times
you
I've
want.
said it?
What do you want?
If you'll pay for the check mark, we'll get it
If
out
you
there.
take
for
it-
I
you.
like the under. I just think both offenses aren't going to be awake.
If you take him as an official pick, I'll take him to cover.
Hell no.
Okay, he don't believe enough then.
Welcome to Persuasion Class 101.
Brother, I got a throne to catch, okay?
I'm risking my throne to have some fun
You
this
are.
week.
You are.
Y'all just threw me a bone.
All right. Stick with the 11 o'clock slate. Texas A&M Aggies at the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Keep me the hell away from that
I'm
game.
seeing 7, 6.5 on the line. Total 55. Anybody have a play on that?
2, 3, 4. Whoa. I'm an idiot.
You got a play?
No, hold on.
Forgot to press record.
Oh,
Did
shit,
you?
did I? Did I? No, I didn't.
Oh,
I'm good.
Woo-wee.
No, I just realized that when I added that game, I had to
I'd
take
have
the
got up,
game
walked
off.
out of here.
So now I don't know where I'm at.
Good deal. What did I do?
That's
hold on.
just the Lord telling you not to take it, brother.
Yep. Give me the Razorbacks plus 7. Write it down.
Fuck you. I'm taking it with you. I'm in there. Sanders is gonna play.
Is he? I asked you earlier.
He
and you said-
practiced yesterday.
I don't care. They almost beat LSU last week.
I was
That
gonna get rid of that
sneaky.
game.
Y'all did not. Y'all didn't watch it. I don't know. Whatever. They almost beat LSU.
So y'all both got Arkansas plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Just official.
Yep. Official.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
What do I get rid of? I feel like it's looking me in the face, and I just can't do it. I'm gonna go with it.
Also at 11 o'clock on ESPN2, UAB at the Tulane Green Wave. UAB or Tulane is favored 21 over under 59, 58.5.
Is this where you turn your back on Tulane?
Nope. This is where I write them. Tulane minus 21. Write it down.
Can't take it.
I may be done by 11. I'm in the
Yes.
early
You're gonna
night.
be- you're
I'm
gonna-
gonna have
you're
early
It's
night.
more fun that way. I missed the TV. It was really nice.
You're
last
gonna
week,
take a
the
nap.
week before.
You're gonna-
Yeah, I'm going to be done 2:30 slate. I'm going to take a nap and I'll wake up at 8 o'clock when this battle game finally kicks off.
Well, you got them. You have
Tulane
my
minus
hook or
21.
21.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, I don't get why everybody's complaining about Washington playing at 9 o'clock.
Bama plays at 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
Right at halftime, Washington's going to be kicking off.
Yeah.
Can you believe? Well, I guess there's nothing else better to do, but game day riding with Notre Dame back to back weeks.
Yeah, I don't like that at
I don't
all.
either.
Dude, ESPN
Notre Dame
is pro
Duke.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Duke.
It's a chance for Duke to be on the stage.
Where else were they going to go? USC, Colorado?
LSU,
If Duke wins
Ole
this,
Miss.
can we talk about that? If Duke wins this
I
game,
like that better.
if Duke wins this game, you got to put them up there. I mean, they're going.
Yeah.
This ain't
Yeah, you do.
basketball,
Do they play
bro.
Florida State this year?
No.
Other than maybe will they play them in
They'll
the
play
ACC
them in the
championship?
ACC championship, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be crazy. Duke come out on top and go to the playoff.
Does anybody have? Oh,
Wow.
sorry, guys. Sorry for all the listeners at home. Oh, we're getting into some nasty games here. We don't know which
It's
ones to
getting
pick.
ugly fast when you get this over with.
Okay.
Because I'm all over the place.
I didn't set that timer either.
Uh-huh.
2:30 slate. Indiana at Maryland. Maryland minus 14. Anybody got to play on this? We don't have to talk about this a lot.
We don't have to. No,
I
thank
just-
you. Maryland, thank you for covering this week. You looked really good. Michigan State sucks.
Grayson didn't print sheets this week, so we don't know what to talk about.
It really shows how much you rely. We all
Ask
bring our
if you
piece to this
want to.
podcast. Just
2:30. Baylor at UCF. UCF's favored 11.5. You mentioned UCF earlier.
I'm not touching.
Blood in the water, baby.
Anybody else? Anything on this? We'll
No.
move along.
It's a
Baylor. I thought
it's a circle
I thought
game,
Utah
dude.
smacked Baylor and then they cost me. So no.
Michigan Wolverines at the Cornhuskers of Nebraska minus 17. I'm seeing some 17.5s. Over under looks like 40.5.
I will be locking in Michigan
I
at
love that
minus
bet.
17.5.
For their you got my I'll give
You can get them at
minus
17.
Give me that then.
I love that bet. It was on here.
17.5.
for
lock.
Michigan's first cover of the year.
I think this is time.
They haven't covered one game.
Nebraska's dog
Just
shit.
because I want to fucking prove some shit, I'm taking the fucking over too.
No,
Yes.
that's too much.
No,
Don't
bro.
do too much.
No, bro. I'm
Nobody
taking it over.
tread lightly with that bet.
So over 40.
Over. Is it over 40? Is it right at 40?
It's
I
40
see-
something.
Yeah, I see 40.
Is
it
it
is 40.
Bet.
I'll get you
Over
40.
40.
God.
I'll get you 40.
I told you to start doing your math on the away teams,
That's
bitch.
my first 0-5 week inbound. Yeah, I'm not touching it. Good luck.
So Jacob has Michigan minus 17 and over 40 in this game.
How many do
How
I
many
have?
of those points does Nebraska contribute?
10.
2
Maybe.
touchdowns. 2 touchdowns.
So you're looking at like
They're
a-
not scoring 2 touchdowns on them, brother.
So
I
you
can see it
need
36-14.
They're
need
not.
like a-
dude.
you need like
I
a
can see
35-10.
No, you need a.
You need a
No,
35-10.
I was literally thinking earlier, I was like, 40. Give me 31 to 10.
Nah, this has got 24-3 written all over it.
24 to 3.
Does it?
No.
17's easy for them.
Nah,
Fucking
20
Nebraska's defense
24-7.
can't stop anybody.
Let me tell you.
Look at
Michigan-
Law Tech.
Michigan's offense doesn't try. They just literally try not to get hurt.
They're going to not try
They run-
themselves into
they run-
losing a
What
game.
did
I'm
what
not
did-
saying it's a bad
Exactly.
strategy, but it's a bad strategy when you have big spreads because they don't cover them because
They're
they just
fixing
run
to-
40
they're-
plays and then they get on the bus.
They're
It-
fixing to run through
it's
Nebraska
genius.
like shit through a tin horn.
I think it's genius. They got an easy schedule for right now. Don't get hurt. Run 40 plays. You can beat them. You can cakewalk.
Who do they
Play
play?
possum. Don't.
When is
Why,
their
they don't care about the spreads.
when
They
is
don't
their
care about
first-
bowling.
when is their first real game?
Penn State.
Dude, they nothing.
It's easy. It's an easy
Nebraska,
schedule.
Minnesota, Indiana, Michigan State, Purdue, Penn
Those-
State, Maryland,
Those
Ohio
are
State.
all
They
of
have
the worst
3,
teams of the Big 12.
and then they
Talk about
finish up with 3 semi-tough
it.
games.
They
and
can
tough
literally just not cover one spread.
Don't
just
say
coast
Maryland's
through
not a
this.
fucking bad team.
games. So I'm saying
Maryland's
they,
the best of that bunch.
Yeah.
they play Penn State,
Well,
Maryland, Ohio State back to back to back.
Not counting Penn State and Ohio State.
No bye
I mean,
weeks
the
either.
Purdue and
They're dropping a game right there, maybe if they're going to. That's when
Michigan?
they'll do it. At the end of the season,
It'd be Penn State.
Well, it's
before
going to
it'd
be Penn State or
anything
Ohio
else.
State. That's it.
It's
Everything
at Penn
else-
I don't
State.
think they're gonna drop a game to Ohio State either.
they play them at home, play them in Michigan. Anyway, enough on that. I like the pick.
We'll stay in the Midwest. Illinois at Purdue. I'm seeing 1.5 all the way to.
I'm seeing a pick. Yeah, it's
whatever.
a tricky game.
Does anybody have anything on this?
I hate Purdue. I feel like they always do
I would lean
opposite.
Illinois, but I'm not taking
If it's a pick, I'm going to take Illinois as a side bet, but I'm not putting this on the pod.
Yeah.
But I like Illinois at a pick.
I agree with that.
Boilermakers, dude.
I like Illinois with 1.5, whatever. 'Cause it
This is. I think I took Toledo at the wrong week. I think I should take them this week.
Take them again. Toledo at home, Northern Illinois, minus 13. Varies on what side you're betting at. You want to take them? I'll give you a chance here.
Yeah, give me just a moment. Y'all talk about something. Talk about Toledo.
Don't know enough.
We know
about
about
Don't
Toledo.
know enough about Toledo.
What do you know
We're
about-
in a podcasting business.
What do you know about the Rockets?
They're in.
They're taking out the one in Huntsville. I know that.
Where the
Where's-
hell is
where's
Duke?
the-
Not
Toledo.
the one that you're thinking of the one on 65 going towards Nashville.
Not
taking
on
down the
565.
big-
Who?
So
Get
the-
your Rockets right,
There's
bro.
two of them.
When is?
Which one are they taking now?
The smaller one that's on
God.
65 going towards Nashville.
Okay.
It's a home
You
game.
know what
for
Rockets
Toledo?
not getting taken down? Rocket Sanders, Saturday, 11 o'clock.
You don't even know if he's going to play or not.
If he don't play, he's definitely not getting
Or is that
taken
game
down.
play? Is it at Arkansas?
It's at Jerry's World.
Jerry's World.
Yeah. So it's going to be a neutral site
This
game.
is stupid.
But I feel like that's advantage Arkansas because Jerry went to Arkansas.
Grayson, have you found out what you need, bud?
Almost.
We're skipping that game. Georgia at Auburn, 2:30 CBS. Georgia minus
Hey,
14 and a half. What? You can't have Toledo now.
I
It's
want it.
Pat. It's
I
too,
want it.
no,
I
pick
want it.
another
Train's
game.
gone. Train's
Pick another
gone.
game.
I
You can't
want
have.
it.
You can't have it.
No,
All right.
You took
I'll,
way too long.
Okay.
We had all week
Okay.
to review.
all right. I'll stick with what I got.
All right. Georgia minus 14 and a half. Over under 46 and a half. Do you have a pick on this?
I'm taking Georgia.
I'm on it, dude.
Jacob? Jacob?
Jacob, piss us off. Go
Jacob?
ahead. Don't you ignore us like
All right.
that.
Georgia minus 14 and a half. That's my lock.
14 and a half. You locking it?
Yeah, why not?
Jesus.
I like it. I
I
don't know
don't
why
like
everybody's.
that.
This
I
is the trappiest line I've ever
I
seen in
don't-
my
I
life.
don't like that.
I can't
don't.
wait.
Man, I got
If
that.
I don't lock it, me and
swag.
you just going to have the same lock again.
I don't see why everybody acts like Auburn's going to wake up and
This
give Georgia
spread's
a
wrong.
game.
I wanted to bet. I went into last week. And I was like, look, if Auburn gets beat by Texas A&M, I'm betting the shit out of Auburn versus Georgia at home because the line's going to be so big. Like if Georgia handles business, whatever, and then Auburn gets beat, that line's going to go huge. This
This
less-
line's going to move before Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be like 16 or
Yeah.
17.
It's already at
I would
15 and a
take it
half some
now,
places.
right now.
It's 14 and a half right now. I think the special going to get. I would love it at 14.
So
I
is there
would
three of us
love
on
at
it?
14.
You're on it too?
I'm on it.
All right, we got 3 of us on it then.
I'm down to.
I wanted to bet
Two
Auburn in
picks.
this game because it is at home and funky shit happens in Jordan Hare. But like that
That is the only thing
that spread
they
just
have going for them is
He
Jordan.
knows.
Hare.
this spread's a trap.
God
This
damn,
spread's a
that's
trap.
it.
We all 3 fell for it. Let's see how Vegas fucks us. Like that's
really.
what I can't wait to complain next week right here about how Vegas screwed us. All right. Finish out the 2:30 slate. Kansas Jayhawks at the Texas Longhorns. I'm seeing Texas minus 16 and a half pretty much across the board. Over under 63 and a half. There's some variance there.
Is that your final pick? I had a 63 and 64. Give me the under in that game.
Okay, I can get you under 64.
Let's just
Bet
bank on
Rivers.
it that we can get a 64.
I mean, yeah, we'll take the best available, but I just kind of look at what's the most.
Oh,
you have the under
I
official
had
bet.
the under.
Under
64.
I see.
Texas,
I see
Kansas.
like 35 to 7 or something like that. Because Texas defense is good. Kansas is good defense. I mean, I think they could stop Texas a few times. So I think the under's a good bet.
Any play on this? I don't like this. I don't like the line. I don't like the game. I'll watch it, but I don't know what to bet. Anybody have anything else on this game?
I don't. I mean, I'm leaning Texas. I'm not sure about the 16 and a half though.
Yeah, that's a weird number. If it was closer to like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I would-
14. I'd hammer it. But
yeah, or like even 14 and a half, I think I would still bet it. But 16 and a half feels weird. It is under 17, which makes you feel a little bit better about that number, but I don't know. So that wraps up 2:30 slate. We'll get into the evening games after a short break. We're going to reset the camera. We're dealing with a little bit of
Technical
technical difficulties today. So bear with us if this doesn't even get aired, we may be screwed. But
You'll still see the picks online.
you'll still
We're
get
four
picks.
verts.
You don't even remember. You don't even remember.
We're the
All right.
Four Verts podcast. We're coming for that ass.
Yep. 3 o'clock on the SEC Network. Missouri Tigers at the Vandy Commodores. Stadium still not finished. We got an update on that.
It's not finished. It's not going to
Can
be
we
finished.
contact the contractor?
Google it. Just figure it out.
It's
There's-
not
You
finished.
could, but he's not going to answer the
It's not
phone.
finished.
I'm gonna take that official play on Missouri.
Oh man, me too.
I
And
like
I'm gonna
that too.
lock that motherfucker
Minus
up.
13.
Yeah,
You'll double up, take the under 55.
we should do everything in that game. And I want it 13 and a half or 13. It doesn't
I'll
matter.
get you 13.
If I can get 13, I'll take it.
I'll get you 13.
Hell, give me 13 and a half. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Grayson's got 13 and a half. You got 13.
Okay, man.
I'll tell you what I wanted at. Give me just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm locking it. It's my lock.
Okay, never mind. Put it at 13. Grayson and Carson both have Missouri minus 13.
And
On
I'm
the road,
I'm done.
you're out. You're
My stress is alleviated.
pack it up, go home. You're out of here. You're gonna be done at like 6 o'clock.
That's what I want. Sick of this shit, man.
Yeah, gotta get up early on Sunday and praise
Well,
the
Jacobs-
Lord.
Jacob's gonna put your lock at 9:30, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Let it ride.
Okay,
I know Carson's got the same one, too.
5 o'clock, ESPN.
I'm probably just over here still
The
deciding.
game I'm really excited for: LSU at Ole Miss. LSU minus 2.5 over under 67.
I'm gonna ride that under.
You're taking the under. Official pick?
Yeah.
All right.
Spooky.
I'm gonna take LSU minus 2.5. That's my last pick.
Somebody call the police.
You said you got it at 67 on the under.
I feel like I can get you better than that. Oh, I just went to week 4.
So no Iowa, no Coastal Carolina for Logan.
I got it up here now, bitch.
Ah!
67.5. I can get you that under at FanDuel.
And what is your official pick on that?
LSU minus 2.5. That's my last pick.
Go ahead and lock me down for it, or not lock.
Whoa.
but not lock. not lock.
that's a big word,
Not
brother. Don't
lock,
use the
not
L
lock.
word.
I'm going to take LSU minus 2.5 just because I was so high on them and going to playoffs.
Is that official?
Official, yeah.
Yeah, you're about to be in lockjail if you do that shit again like you did last week.
I just
that
can't
was
let a
fine.
half a point go.
I thought about that. Maybe my lock too. Anything on LSU Ole Miss? What y'all have any takes on it? You're quiet. You're quiet.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's with you, dude? You okay?
You
He's
going through
fine.
something?
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, Zen.
No. I quit.
Fuck, I never quit. I had a panic attack because I couldn't get one of my letters. It came off when I was trying to get my code to redeem it, and one of the letters peeled off. I had to guess the whole alphabet to get it right.
He only beats me when he's...
Finally,
you.
it started my day. Went to the gas station, got a pack of Zens.
You
I
were-
scratched the code, and it pulled one letter off. And I thought it was an O. Kept hitting O. It wouldn't work. I finally went with a 6. It was a 6. Wasn't even a letter.
Your Zen promo codes or whatever. You're like that, but me with like credit card points.
Dude,
Like,
this is sad. It's super sad. If I want a free Traeger smoker, I thought 3,000 rewards points wasn't bad. That's 3,000 something. Or no, it's 13,000 rewards points, 3,000 something dollars in real life. I think I could just go buy one for like 800.
yeah, you could. You'd probably get one pretty.
Let's
How
just
many,
not talk
how
about
many
it.
Zens is that?
A can is 15.
Well, let's get the
A
calculator.
can
You get a point
can
for
of Zens is $15.
How many points per
No.
can of
Is
Zen?
that what you just said?
How many points per can?
15.
15 points per can.
1 point per pouch.
Okay. And you know how many points?
13,000 or something like that.
And there's 1 point per pouch.
Yeah, so 15 points. It's like $3,000 something dollars. I'm
I mean,
spending.
so that's 13,000 Zens. I mean, if it's 1 point.
Yeah,
per
I thought
pouch.
about how many pouches that is. There's no way I'll still be zenning by the time that comes up.
How many Zens do you go through a day?
You can.
It is getting worse. It is definitely getting worse.
How many Zens you go through a day? Pouches. How many pouches?
1 in the morning, one right now. It was 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, 1 on the drive home. Now it's went from 1 in the morning, 1 mid morning, 1 lunch, 1 after lunch.
You're going down a spiral, brother.
I'm in the
One on
hole.
the drive home.
I went
Like-
through 2 cans
One
since
when you
Friday
get on
afternoon.
One when you get on the ship.
To
So
Monday.
we'll say like what, average 4 or 5?
We'll say average 4.5, and that's what a can costs. Is about average $4.50. You might get them a little cheaper somewhere. Don't do nicotine, kids. It just ruins your life, and it
So all
takes
you need is 8 years,
money.
and you'll have that Traeger.
Yeah,
8 years of
you can
spending
get
at the what you're doing.
you
now.
can get a lot cooler shit on there. You can get a Yeti cooler.
What is cooler than a Traeger?
Yeti cooler.
Is that cooler than a Traeger?
No.
No. Yeah.
Just
I was
a-
trying to keep the
Real
rules
quick,
up.
you can get look. You can get an acrylic sign. That's
Yeah,
doable.
that's badass.
It is. You can
Cooler
get
than
a
Traeger.
Yeah.
you can get a golf cover. You can get gift cards.
You can get a golf cover.
The Traeger is 11,000
What's
points.
the golf cover look like?
You can get a fucking
Is it a pouch?
Samsung Smart TV,
You still haven't seen anything cooler than a Traeger.
Yeah.
an iPad, a rangefinder,
iPad got close.
AirPods, a projector.
No. Traeger's still the coolest thing on the table.
Yeah, that
I think you save it.
Do
If
you
you're
have
still
to pay for shipping?
if you're still zenning in 8 years, you got a Traeger.
I'm probably
You should
dead.
probably just go back to smoking.
Probably dead. Yeah, I get way more satisfaction from vaping, but
Yeah.
vaping.
Why did you say it like
She only beats me. She only beats me when she's drinking. How often does she drink? Every damn day.
Ooh,
Oregon Ducks at Stanford, 5:30 on the Pac-12 network that nobody can watch. Oregon minus 27, over and under 61. Play?
he wanted to, but
I
he didn't
wanted
do
too
it.
bad to take the.
He's
Plus.
looking really stiff over
You
here.
want to take the dog?
I wanted to, but I'm not.
It's tough. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch
I'm
it.
trying to get to 50%, so I need a safer play.
If it was at 28, would you take it?
28.5, I would.
I mean, that 28 is a big number. Football
What if
game.
Logan told you he could get you that?
I can't.
Final score 42-0. Oregon for sure. Just to piss Carson off.
Okay.
If I would have, I wish so bad I would have took Northwestern last week, so I could have everybody yell at me, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Told you so." I feel like that's what's going to happen here. Maybe not.
Yeah. How many picks you
I'm
got?
not taking it.
Uh,
So
Carson, you done?
I hadn't said this last one to shirt it down.
Oh, I knew that was what your pick was be. I just
if I
get a
skip
stroke.
one of these, let me know. Iowa State at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's favored 20. Number can vary. Over under 48.5.
I'm locking Oklahoma.
I knew you couldn't help yourself.
We can get a minus 19 on Bet Rivers.
I'll take it.
God, you can. And a 19.5.
I'll take the minus 19.
Take minus 19. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. I had it written down at minus 20.
I think it's a good bet.
Really like it at minus 19. It's just more to like, you know. If I had bets to give, I would give it.
Just have to buy it on there.
It's a lot.
So we got Jacobs needing 2 more, and that's it.
We're all on you. You don't have Coastal Carolina or Troy, do you?
No.
Okay, we're going to skip over those. 6:30. Well, I think I know. South Carolina at Tennessee.
How about that Beamer ball?
Tennessee minus 12.5.
I had them wrote down. But
Over
South
and under
Carolina.
63.5. No play on this. No Beamer ball.
Not this week, Cotton.
Do you have us a prediction? Give us a final score. It's in Knoxville at Neyland.
Tennessee revenge game.
Yeah, 42-28 Tennessee.
Man, as much as
I
y'all
love that.
As
I
much
love
as y'all
that.
shit talk Tennessee, I'm surprised.
Tennessee is going to be pissed off for this
Yeah, they're definitely gonna
because they got
beat the hell out of them.
embarrassed last year.
It's a night game.
All right, 6:30 prime time game day. Notre Dame at Duke. Notre Dame's favored 5.5. Over and under 52.
I talked myself out of that one.
Did you?
Nothing on it.
You were going Notre
That-
Dame, weren't you?
I was going Notre Dame instead of the Michigan over.
I'm gonna side play Notre Dame minus 5.5.
I think
I
I would
had to
too.
bet.
I'm hitting it too.
Yeah, I'll probably side play that.
I think Sam Harp. No,
Y'all
you're talking about
know
revenge
a
game.
little side play unit right here. We all
Notre Dame minus 5.5.
Dude,
I'll
I took,
take it,
do y'all
side
not,
play.
are y'all not taking like y'all's teams that y'all had in the regular season wins?
Well, that's why I
I
took
did.
LSU.
I have,
today.
well, I'm not.
Iowa lost big last week. That was not fun.
I'm kind of doing that with the games I thought.
Arkansas
has
covered.
Yeah.
They didn't win, but they covered.
That's literally what popped in my head.
They
Like, I
gave
got
it-
LSU on wins.
That
I
was
got
a
them
loss that
taken.
I had for them.
They gave up that game to BYU, kind of hurt you a little bit.
That hurt me, yeah. I think I can get it back
It
this
didn't
week. I
knock
think I can
him
get it
out.
back this week. I think I can get it back this week.
Hey,
Once it's
hell,
in
if we're
it.
going that route, I hope Colorado beats the hell out of USC. Be nice. Be surprising.
All right. Also at 6:30, Michigan State Sparty at Iowa. Iowa's favored 12.5. Total is 36.5. Those are always fun to watch. They're just fun to see though.
And just to help out your regular season win totals, I'm not going to take this.
I had Iowa written down. I think Michigan State's just done. But I also think Iowa is worse than I
12
thought.
and a half.
They tried out the backup
When you get
quarterback.
12.
Can I get it? You can get a 12. You can, yeah.
You had to. Well, we'd
You
have
can't
to.
get that open thing. Yeah. But 12 is on the table. But I think they win by 2 touchdowns. Michigan State's terrible. It's
No,
at
it's
Iowa.
not.
It's at
Michigan State
Iowa.
tried their
Play
backup
with
quarterback.
kids.
And he was terrible.
They're bad.
Dude, Michigan State.
Michigan
is
State's gave
shit.
up. They've gave up.
Yeah, they're not-
They have no head coach. They lost their quarterback last year.
It's been a free pick the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet Iowa, but I didn't include it on the picks. But
It's a game I'd bet and not watch a lick of because I really
no,
don't
it's
care.
going to suck to watch. It is going to suck to watch. All right, Jacob, I'm worried about your picks here.
It's getting thin, isn't it?
West Virginia at TCU. TCU minus 12-ish. Nothing on that. Anything on that?
What's the over under on that?
51 on here. It could be higher or lower.
50.5.
We'll
Yes.
see. We'll see how much I'm up. I may take that over.
Oh, not even thinking about being down, huh? Air Force Falcons. Is that your lock?
No.
What do y'all think about that 9.5? I feel like this is conflicting interests for you. You're also a San Diego Aztec fan.
Air Force is badass
They're sick.
in all ways. I mean, the football program looks good.
The planes
They
are
love-
awesome. Wait till you learn about the planes, brother.
Yes.
The jets they have, you think their football team's good? Wait till you see
It's
their
a home
Jets.
game.
You ever seen Top Gun?
I don't know. San Diego State always holds their own for the most part when they're dogs. So
That's not 9.5. I feel like that's a lot of points.
I don't know what'll happen in that game. Could be
All right, let's get late. 8 o'clock, ESPN, Alabama in Starkville for the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Is this-
Alabama is favored. We say 14s to 15s.
he couldn't help himself.
Over
Pick
and
at
under, over and
night.
under, over and under 46.5.
Pick at night. Put my crimson down.
Log?
No.
No. I know he's locking. We're good. We're safe.
He's locking
It's Fresno
Washington.
State.
Damn right.
You got Bama at what now?
14.
14.
Okay, I like it.
I'll be side betting. Obviously, I mean, no question.
No, the best thing to do is live bet Bama. Let them start out slow, suck, take the easy live bet, kick ass in the second half.
Yeah, Alabama at halftime minus 2.5.
It's the
was
new first quarter Bama.
easiest bet.
It's the new first quarter Bama.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hope them cowbells.
Ole Miss sucks, dude. I mean, we didn't
I
really.
mean Mississippi State. Or
No, we didn't really talk about last
Well,
week.
man,
but
we finally got
That's second
pressure on the quarterback. Alabama
Yeah.
finally put pressure on a quarterback.
and
And
Josh Dart was frazzled.
Jackson.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
Why
they're-
do I keep calling him Josh Dart?
He kind of looks like a Josh.
Is there a Josh Dart?
sounds familiar, but it's
Is that a basketball player?
Josh. No, it's not real. Okay.
Jackson Dart. I mean, that's a worse name.
It's
Anyways.
spelled with an X.
Yeah, well, that makes it a little better, don't it? Yeah, having an X. X's are cool. With the letter. All right, what's the coolest letter? Go. X. Z.
S.
S. Z's cooler than the S.
Is it? I mean, they're basically the same letter.
It's got angles. Is that was cool, wasn't it?
You ready to hop off his cock right now, or
So his favorite letter is C.
Carson's isn't. Definitely not.
So
I've
Carson's
never
is-
thought about this question. I don't.
What's the
Would
coolest
you
letter?
say N? N is in. Think about N. Also,
Are we just going off sound or
also-
looks?
No,
I think
also-
looks has to
also,
play the biggest part.
a
in it.
Z.
Maybe not the
standing-
biggest.
A Z standing up on its side is an N.
Maybe an N on its side is a Z.
Exactly.
oh god,
Hard to think.
It's good podcasting.
He's pretty sharp.
Val
looks.
vowels.
Shut
are
up,
vowels
Shmuel.
cooler than constants?
you can't use a vowel.
No, dude,
We're
definitely,
doing
vowel, definitely a
non-vowel.
vowel guy.
You are.
A
That's-
E
that's-
I O U, and sometimes why the fuck not?
It's so mainstream. Do a constant.
What's your favorite vowel first?
Yeah.
You're a vowel.
Hey, it's in my name.
Hey,
It's
has
point,
to be
it's
A.
Pointy. Bama logo's name.
I like a O.
O is also in your name.
I like a O.
O is in all three. All.
It's in my name.
How do you spell your name? Yeah, all four. A. We all have an
Did
A
you
and
really
O in
just
our
think
name.
about how to spell his name?
For some reason, it was looking like an E at the end.
I thought
Grayson
you were
has
about
two
to,
O's.
I thought you were about to say there's all an O in our name, and that was it. I'm like, he doesn't have an O.
We all have A's and O's.
He don't.
That's crazy. Y'all's
you
are
have a
all's
Y.
A first. Mine's O first.
Me and you have a Y.
And our last name, yeah.
See, if we'd have
I'm
had
talking about
X's,
just our first name.
if we'd had all had X's and O's in our names, we could have been the X and O podcast.
Yeah, we could have. Then it just wouldn't have been badass to have said, "Welcome back to the Four Verts podcast," and we're coming for that
He
ass.
just,
my name's
My
Lozanne.
name, Dad.
I think all of our names made something before called Steen or some shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
went real well, didn't it?
Never did that.
Past is the past.
Water
Leave it
the
where it
bridge,
belongs.
man.
Washington at Arizona. Washington minus 17.5.
I fucking
Buckle
knew
in,
it.
baby, because we're locking her down.
Gotta stay up. Damn it.
I'm not staying up for it.
Y'all don't have to stay up. You can just listen to me. Sweat.
If we have to sweat
We
it,
have to stay up half the way anyways to watch Bama.
well, I'll watch the first half, and if it looks shaky, then I'll turn it off.
What do you got him at?
17.5.
17.5.
We got a lot to survive during the day.
Yeah, who's
It-
to say we get to this part?
Yeah, I mean, if
the
Vandy
parlay.
decides to show up and hurt me like that,
I may be asleep at 8 o'clock.
I'll be asleep at 3 o'clock.
Auburn beats Georgia.
If that happens, I'm not watching any more football.
No, and that so could happen.
Good.
All right.
All right, so that wraps up our picks.
Shout out Fresno State for being ranked.
Yeah, Fres, everybody got one on that. I'm not playing
Love,
that.
peace, and Christmas trees.
Carson, go ahead and tell us what everybody had.
We've got Mr. Logan C. Utah plus 3.5. Arkansas plus 7. We got 2 dogs.
dogs.
I like that. Tulane minus 21. Your lock coming in at Georgia.
Another dog. Bulldog.
14.5. And then we finish with the Tigers.
Tigers.
Minus 2.5.
Tigers.
Then we kick it over
Let
to
the band play net.
Hey,
Sucked it.
Go Tigers. All right.
go Tigers.
And we got Mr. Jacob. He's trying to come for Grayson's crown. Will this be the week? Florida plus 1.5.
How about them Gators?
Just call it a Knight's Tale. Why don't you? Put me down.
We got the over in Michigan 40. Some
Win.
spread.
Win.
Spread.
Win.
Then we got his lock.
Win.
Michigan 17.5.
That's not my lock.
What is your lock then?
Well, I said Washington was my lock.
Where you at, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought you said it was your lock. Scratch that, listeners. His wall. All right.
Back to you in the studio, Rhett.
All right. Bama minus 14. And correction, his lock is Washington 17.5. I don't know why I wrote that down.
Another dog. Husky.
All right.
Someone give me a grr.
Oh.
Grr.
Get that midday nap in for that Washington game.
Yeah, boy.
Mr. Moore. That just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does.
We got James Madison minus 3.
Call him Mr. Less.
What's your personality show?
I was-
big
Delete.
dog?
Look, you want a free bet? Don't take the JMU bet. Take Toledo.
Hammer Jamie.
Yeah. Arkansas plus 7.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
We
Good pick.
got
The fact that you like that pick means I don't like that pick.
I picked it.
we got
I knew you
the
would.
You're
dogs.
sitting over there like a pissed off 3-year-old. I just wanted my toy at Walmart. You
A&M
just gotta give me-
I just wanted Toledo minus 11.
Someone give me my Toledo pick.
If they get beat again,
I
then
want
feel
my
dumb.
Toledo.
We've
Give me
got
Toledo or give me death.
we've got the dogs at 14.5. We got 3 people on the dogs. This is like I'm hoping this isn't like the sweaty bet when we had 3 people on Florida State last week.
Well, we won.
That
We
was
won.
perfect, dude.
We
I don't
won.
want that heart attack, is what I'm saying. I
It
want
was
to win
fun.
comfortably.
It's fun football.
We
Was.
got under 64 Texas, Kansas. Horns down.
So, dude, I could have swore a cricket was fixing to go off. I was like,
No
dude,
thoughts on that
was like-
whatsoever.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we all quit breathing right there too, because like that was a quiet. That was. I'm pretty sure I just had like a moment between me and like some paranormal activity, because that shit was quiet as fuck.
I'm covering these unders, dude. 2-0.
I think I just
We
said
might
it
walk
goes.
outside and it might be 1,000 years in the future. That's
that was as quiet as it could get.
that.
Oh well, man.
R.I.P. headphone users.
We are on the same. But yeah, because it was so quiet. They got their headphones broke.
You don't even know.
Yeah, put a bobble on your pillow when you watch that Texas
fucking
game.
good. No. We did that good. Oh.
All right. And to finish,
What is this podcast about?
I don't even know what we're talking about. I
Welcome
thought we
to
was talking
Four
about
Hearts,
confidence.
and we're coming for that ass.
And we had
words and numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Mizzou at Vandy.
Did we all have a bad day at work today?
I had a terrible day at work today.
Yeah.
Mizzou
What about you?
Mizzou minus 13.5 is my lock.
Well, I'd ask him if he did, but I know what he did. And Barry, if you're listening to this, your worker's playing fucking Minecraft all day.
It's free money.
Get off the fucking play box. God
Free
dang.
money.
And then we're going to kick it to me. We got the
He's kicking it to you. You were running.
Boy, I hope it's not Clemson's kicker.
yeah. Anyways,
Or
we got
Justin Fields.
the third pick that's on the dogs, 14.5. We've got Missouri minus 13. We've got the under, Ole Miss 65.5. And then we got LSU minus 2.5.
What's your lock?
My lock is going to be the Oklahoma Sooners minus 19, and that's going to send it into your weekend, boys.
So the By the Beer parlay will be. Let's go around the room. Grayson.
Mizzou minus 13.5.
Oklahoma minus 19.
Washington minus 17.5. Is that right?
Or 17. I don't
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
Georgia minus 14.5.
Go dogs!
Comment what beer you're buying with all that money that you just got from
Tag your
listening
favorite
to
beer
the
brand.
hour and a half of us doing nonsense.
Well, Logan's going to get the
we about lost the
50% this
mic.
week, baby.
Yeah.
Coming from God.
Oh, this is Four Verts, and we're coming for that ass.
Like, comment, share, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram.
Tell your
at
mom
Four
about
Verts.
us.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging
I
out.
bet she already knows, though.
Tell your stepmom about us.
Yeah.
Anything else?